Faith, we've had a handful of weather this week, mostly hot, a little front you just saw here, some rain. You've had your hands full. What are we looking at now?
Yeah, you know, tomorrow kicks off hurricane season, so yeah, 'tis the season. As we look at our satellite radar, as we saw, you know, those heat advisories over for our friends on the western half of the nation already in place. So we're starting off our morning. We saw a few of our friends over in Florida right now dealing with some marine warnings, and as some showers move through there. Here in South Texas, 73 degrees. Pretty calm really for the entire Lone Star State in general. A few isolated showers working its way into our forecast, but besides that, it's going to be mostly a quiet day of weather here for us in the coastal bend. 75 degrees as we get into the later parts of our morning. As we get into the afternoon, though, this is what we're looking like for afternoon high temperatures. So as you can see, it's going to be a mix of mostly cloud, partly cloudy skies, and even some sunshine filtering through, just depending upon where you're located at into the afternoon. 91 degrees expected here in Corpus Christi. A little bit cooler as you're heading towards the beach, mid-80s for you out there. There goes that chance for a few isolated showers, some of which may have a brief isolated thunderstorm in them, but coverage is going to be minimal and they will be brief as they're passing on through. As we get into tonight, mostly cloudy skies is really going to cover the entire region here for us, and we also see, instead of winds out of the east northeast, we'll see those winds return pretty quickly back out of the southeast for us, so that's going to aid in warming temperatures up, bringing in and pulling in more humidity from the Gulf. This is what we're watching into the new week. Once again, that cold front way out of the picture now, but as it returns and retreats back to the north, as a warm front, going to be pulling in more moisture, more warmth, so we will be on a warm trend really for just about every single day throughout the week. Rain chances are still going to be there once again with increasing humidity, but we have a nearby area of high pressure that'll still keep partly to mostly sunny skies in our forecast just about day by day. So not looking at anything too impressive, but still does mean humidity is going to be on the rise here for us. That weak front briefly dropped us down only a couple of degrees. We dropped from about 75 to about 71, so still pretty warm, and things are going to continue to be warm as we continue throughout the day. So humidity is not going anywhere but up as we're getting into the start of June. Another thing that we're watching that's on the rise is plumes of Saharan dust are starting to make its way into the United States. Not just today, but even we see some thicker plumes of smoke starting to work its way into tomorrow, even into Monday, and even more so as we're getting closer towards the end of our weekend. As we talk about, once again, tropical weather, as we talk about hurricane season, this is what we watch that kind of suppresses some of that tropical activity. But for right now, really want to pay attention to how that may affect some of those with allergy-like symptoms or things like that as we get into the end of the new week. 91 degrees for that afternoon high here in Corpus Christi, upper 90s, 93, mid-90s. We get into Kingsville and Robstown, winds up to about 10 miles per hour, so it won't be too breezy really for most of the week. Hurricane season starts tomorrow, 92, 93, really topping out just about every single day. Low rain chances to work its way into the forecast into Tuesday and Wednesday, but overall, a quiet week of weather is ahead for South Texas.